Hello. We are close to 2026. And it's almost over 2025. I'm running a little late. I'm sorry about that. My own fault. I took a nap. I'm only human. We all take naps. I feel better. It's snowing here. Is there anybody out there watching this? I think we have one person in there. I like to play harmonica. It's 11:41. Somebody let me know when it's 12 o'clock, please. I don't have a clock on this live stream. A lot of things I could work on in 2026. First thing I'm doing next week, getting a haircut. I'm going to keep the beard, going to get it trimmed up. Then I'm going to work on losing weight and being disciplined. It's so easy to fall into that slump where you just can't accomplish anything you want because you feel like people get depressed. I'm not depressed, but people do get depressed. So from now on, I found this old setup. I had these years ago from Small Bull. I don't know if you can see them. Their horns. Gonna take life by the horns. Gonna take life by the horns. I see 5 people in here. It doesn't tell me who's. Oh, there it is. Woodchucker. Cool. Hello. Eat like a caveman. Yeah. Yeah, like a caveman. That's my problem. I eat too much. I gotta learn to push the plate away. I like food. I love food. But there's more to life than food. We don't live to eat. We eat to live. That's what I need to realize. So if I can lose 25 pounds in 5 months, I'll be happy. Happy New Year to you and your family from Tom Shady. Well, hello, Tom. I started working on a spoon today. I made it from a log. Piece of firewood. It's a piece of hickory. It should turn out pretty nice. We got some snow here. I guess we got about 2 inches tonight. I don't know what I have to look at the Weather Channel, see what the official snowfall was. I like snow. Gearing up in about 3 weeks, I'm going to start planting some pepper plants. I think 2 weeks, 3 weeks is good. I plant bell peppers mainly, red, yellow. I want to get some orange and some purple bell peppers. And I plant some hot peppers. I like habaneros. Let me read the comments here. I've been just blabbering on. Let's see. Tom Shady, Grateful. Caleb, you too. All those people in the chat are talking. That's good. I'm new at this live streaming stuff. There's people out there, they just make it sound so easy. Woodchucker. Chainsaw carve. Okay. Well, yeah, there's people that they carve with a chainsaw. I know a guy over there in Finleyville, PA. He's done Steeler logos and all kinds of stuff. Bears and horses, horse heads and deer. And the guy's talented. He's really, in his details, perfect. I'm not great on detail. I can get the basic shape. Woodchucker says, I'm doing great. Thank you, Woodchucker. Wyatt Thompson, Happy New Year to you too. I appreciate people, since I really never was much for technical stuff on the phones and computers. But this year I started watching some YouTube shorts that people do. There's a guy up in Nova Scotia. It's called East Coast Cabin Fever. His name is Brent. I don't know how to say his last name because he's Canadian and it's funny sounding. But what a wonderful man. He builds tiny cabins. He's a roofer by trade. Just a great guy. He's a mountain man. He's a little out there, but he's okay. Let's see what some of the comments say here. You're doing great. I'm a chainsaw carver. Are you really? Well, that's a special talent. I know you need to have different size chainsaws and different tips on the bars. That's definitely an art. Yeah, I got some chocolate milk. Got some fudge stripes. Not gonna eat so many of those in the new year. Chocolate milk. Woodchucker says, yes, sir. You did a live today. I will look at the replay tomorrow, Woodchucker. I put on some kraut, some pork, and and kibasi in a slow cooker. Put it on about 5 o'clock. It's pretty much cooked now, but I'll have that tomorrow. I snuck a little bit, and I'll have a little bit after 12. But I'm going to have that for lunch for me and my brother tomorrow. I think if we all work together and be kind to each other, things that are possible. The Shelps wood shop, they have been so kind to me, and a lot of their followers, well, they made this possible for me to live stream. There's a lot of talented people doing wood turning and wood carving, and Mandy Rain, she's amazing. So many wonderful people. I think I left my G harmonica upstairs. That's okay. I got this F. I don't know how that sounds on here. There's a salt truck going down the road. Let's read the comments here. Everyone, please double tap the screen for the like button and subscribe. It's free. The Shoops. Oh, the Shoops are in here. Wow. Heidi and Bill, wonderful people. Hello, Heidi. I see you're in there. That's a great, great channel. Good people. I'm so proud that I've got to watch them on the lives that they do. So fortunate. You know, and they've made us a community and a family. And I thank the Lord for them. I'm not going to get super religious on y'all, so don't worry about that, but I'm very thankful and appreciative. Love to see the shops starting to make pens. Oh, that would be fantastic. Get that small craftsman lathe going to make pens. That'd be nice. I wish I had somebody that could explain a lot of the details of these lives. Like as far as the moderators, and because a lot of that stuff's just, it's foreign to me. I understand why there's moderators. But yeah, it's almost 2026. I don't know what time it is. Oh. Are you connecting? We have about 5 more minutes. Or 6 more minutes. I'm not used to talking this much. Usually I'm used to talking to somebody face to face. But I appreciate all yous. I've watched other channels. That's like Grumpy. Oh man, that guy's great. Grumpy's fantastic. Read the chat will help you out. Thank you. I appreciate that, Woodchucker. Touch our name in the chat. Scroll down and add as standard moderator. Touch your name in chat. There. Scroll down. Pin message. I don't want to remove. Scroll down. I don't know if I'll have to get a friend of mine sometime to help me out with doing these moderator things, but Yes, I definitely want to make the shops moderators because they're good. They're good and they're fair and they've made a good community. Touch the name in the chat, scroll down, and click add as standard moderator. So touch the name. Let's see. Helps. Scroll down. Pin message. Not removing. I guess I have to do that. Right? Add as moderator. Okay. Managing moderator. Standard moderator. Well, managing, I would say standard moderator. I hope I did that right, Heidi. It's good to have somebody watch your back when you're doing live streams too. Heidi Shelp saying, good job. Doing fine, Bill. Thank you, Bill. I'm gonna have to put my glasses on to read these comments. My eyesight's not super great. Yes. Sometimes I run out of things to say. I think I just need to be myself. I'm 58 years old. I'm busting my butt for 25 years working with racehorses. Done construction. I've done landscaping. I've done many things. And you know what? 2026, I'm going to do more things. And I'm going to do a lot more fishing this year than I did last year. I love the fish. Bluegill and crappie. I love fishing for bluegill and crappie. But this year, I want to go to the mountains and walleye fishing. I want to do walleye fishing. I've caught some big bass up in these ponds up here. We have a pond up the road up here over the hill. I caught a 7-pound female bass in there 2 years ago. And then I caught one that was bigger than that. About 2 months later, I didn't have a scale, but it was bigger. It might have been close to 10 pounds. That's pretty good for a pond bass. It says, be yourself. Don't try to act. We are real people. I know you are. And then Woodchecker says, fishing is awesome. You can live stream that. Yes, I would love to live stream that. I've fished in the moonlight before at this pond with no lights. And I put out a chub and I was fishing for catfish. And, you know, it was a big creek chub. And it took that chub at about 3 a.m. And that catfish was every bit of 2.5 feet long. I didn't have a tape measure. I didn't weigh it, but it was pretty big. It was a nice catfish. Let's see. We're going to look here at some chat. Don't try to act. We are real people. I think I read that comment. Fishing is awesome. That's woodchucker. I hear people shooting guns. It must be 12. Must be 12 o'clock. Welcome to 2026. I just saw the fireworks going off about 3 miles down the road, 6 miles down the road at Bentleyville. Welcome 2026. I know people in other time zones. See, I'm in the Eastern time zone. So people in the Central, it's not midnight there yet. I enjoy playing the harmonica. Years ago, I bought a Honer book to try to learn, and it tells you about the numbers on the harmonica, blow in, blow out. I didn't get decent at playing harmonica until after my mom passed away. She told me before she passed away, she said, every note, that every word that you sing in a song is a note. And I just enjoyed playing the harmonica. My mother was a great singer. She was a good singer. She was a smart woman. I miss her, but I know she's watching out for me. I appreciate you all. I sure do. I'm going to open up this chocolate milk. I don't have a stand here. But I'm going to have some chocolate milk. I said I was going to. I don't drink. I don't like alcohol. I used to drink a lot. I don't anymore. Chocolate milk is my go-to. Oh, that's so good. Thank the Lord. Oh, I sure do appreciate you. Thank you, Woodchucker. My mother was a great woman. Thank you, Shelps. God bless your mom. My mom was a good woman. She was a good cook. She was good at gardening. My mother could grow anything. She was amazing. Cheers to your mom, Woodchucker says. Thank you, Woodchucker. God bless your mom that shop said that. That was beautiful. Thank you, Heidi. I saw somebody talking about that song, Auld Lang Syne. I guess it's a Scottish poem, and they put it to music. It's about having a drink together, and I don't know the whole poem, and I'm not going to pretend to know it, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I don't know how long to run this chat because I know other people there have their chats going, and I didn't mean to step on anybody's toes if they had chats going. Do you see the right side of your screen? You can flip and it will point at you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right there, like that. Right. I don't know. I'm camera shy. I've always been camera shy. That's like when I worked with racehorses. I had horses that were winning a lot. I didn't own them, but I took care of them. The winner's circle, I hated getting win pictures because I had to go down with the horse and they would take the picture of the horse in the winner's circle. I hated that. I always tried to look away from the camera. This is going to be a good year this year. Going to be positive. I've had so much negative in my life. My family, my mother was not negative, but my father was. He's gone. I hope he's happy wherever he's at. We're lucky to be alive, I'll tell you. I'm very lucky. I always thought I'd get struck in the head by a horse and killed by a horse. I've lived longer than I thought I would. I worked hard. I abused my body years. Had worked on dairy farms, had cows kick me, put me through the side of a barn. And, God's been good to me. There's people that have it a lot worse than I do. There's good people out there, and I'm thankful for all of you. This is hard. I don't like looking at myself on the camera. I don't. I'm gonna go back to reading the chat. Thanks for the help, Caleb. That's from the Chalps. Woodchucker, do you see on the right side? Okay, I read that comment. I think I need to move on in the chat here. Happy New Year, Woodchucker. Cool. Happy New Year, Bill. That's from the Chalps. I think I might have read these already. Right on, beautiful. Yeah, I need to look further in the chat here. Let's scroll up, I guess. Oh, Woodchucker, you grew up on a farm. Cool. Yeah, we used to milk Holsteins. McGowan's neighbors up the road. I did a video a couple of nights ago. I was driving around. We milked on average 103. It's a lot of work. It was a lot of work feeding calves and get done with the milking. You have to clean out the pipeline, clean out everything out, and clean the barn up. It was a lot of work. They were good people. Mrs. McGowan, the guys I worked for, their mother, she'd cook us lunch every single day. 'Cause I was in school, so I worked on their weekends. Weekends I worked on the farm, and in the summertime we worked there doing hay, milking cows, whatever needed to be done. That woman was a good cook. She was a Dutch woman, and she could cook. I learned a lot by working with animals. Okay, let's see. Well, seeing you, I do remember you at the Pocono Raceway. Yeah, I used to ship horses there, Heidi. I used to ship horses there, stop in the kitchen. I worked for John Fabry. I knew a lot of people from the racehorse industry. I knew a lot of people that raced horses up at Poconos. Shelp says, you will grow and get used to the camera. I think I will. I want to get a haircut, maybe look a little more presentable. But this is me. You see the arrow with the chat. It hit its feed up to par. What's that mean? Oh, it hit the feed up to par. Does that mean it's over? See the arrow. I don't know what their arrows are talking about. Shops, we was camera shy at first too. It's normal. Woodchucker, no, when you want to go to the most recent chat, there'll be a circle right in the middle. You hit it and it'll put you to the most recent. Circle in the middle of an arrow. It's going to take me a while to get used to this. I'm glad you all are helping me. I appreciate this. I'm going to have one of these cookies. I bought these cookies today. Fudge Stripes. My grandma, well, the packages didn't look like that, but my grandmother from Pittsburgh, when I was a kid, she always had these Fudge Stripe cookies. And she used to make sassafras root beer. My grandmother used to make root beer from sassafras roots. My grandma was handy. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. They have the chocolate on the back. I used to love going to grandma's and eating these things. Well, as a kid, they seemed so much bigger. Top bands. Okay, what's that? Top bands. The Shelps, the Woodchuckers, Tom Shady, Grateful. I'll get it, Woodchucker. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, fudge. Yeah. Yeah, that's Keebler. Yeah. Hello, Diamond. Happy New Year to you. I enjoy your videos, young lady. You're dancing. Keep dancing. It'll help you. Dancing's good. It's good for people to dance. I'm not much of a dancer, but it's great that you dance. Kind of sort of does look like Girl Scout cookies. I like the peanut butter ones. They're pretty good. Woodchucker. And Woodchucker says, there you go. You're up to par on the chat. Happy New Year, Diamond. The shops say. I'm probably going to be heading to bed here soon. I'm going to be ending this soon, I guess. Get a good night's sleep so I can be a little productive tomorrow. I'm not going to end it yet, though. Let's see. You shared. Somebody shared the shops. I shared Diamond's link. Woodchucker, awesome job. Thank you. Well, correction chats coming in. Thank you. Well, I've had a couple other lives, but I didn't have any with a live chat like this. I sure do appreciate your help, Heidi. You and Bill are good people. And if I ever get a chance to get down in your neck of the woods, I'll bring a trailer. I'll buy one of those wishing wells off you. Because we actually had our well dug up this summer, and we had an old steel casing, and the guy that fixed the well, he put an extension on it, and he put a pitless in it because it had the pipe that came out of the top before, and it was out of date. So we put a new pipe, new pump, new everything in the well. But I want to put a wishing well over top of it. Get one of them little wishing wells, put it over top, and it'll look nice. Woodchucker says the chat can get pretty crazy and fast. Yeah. Eventually, I'm going to have to put other moderators in here. I will. I will do it. Heidi says, sounds good, Bill. Woodsucker. Put it just off to the side, the wishing well, in case you have to do anything to the well. You don't interrupt the wishing well. Right. I understand it. No, I was going to put it over top. A little, not a wishing well with the, that has water. It's just a little decorative, like, wishing well thing with a little roof. I just put it over top of the well cap. I'll tell you, I was watching your live that night, Bill, when that bowl exploded. I don't know how you weren't seriously injured. Because that thing hit you, it hit you like a bullet. I don't know how many views you got for that, but I think you got a lot of views on that. Tell you, Heidi really is good at turning those bowls out. Our woodshop teacher, when I was in junior high school, told us about tear out. And I remember Mr. Ziak was his name. He said if you wet the wood just a little bit, and he said make sure you have a sharp gouge, you can eliminate some of the tear out. Of course, he said when you get into punky wood, you're going to have tear out regardless. He was a good teacher. He was a smart man. He used to take sawdust and a little bit of glue and put it in there and mix it up, and then he would sand it or return it, or he was good. I'm not that good. I mean, I was okay. I was okay in woodshop in school, but our woodshop teacher, he was good on a lathe. He told us when we did those blanks, when we were doing spindles, he said to take a plane and plane the corners of the blanks down, and that way it doesn't catch as bad when you start to turn it. I'd like to get a lathe eventually, but I like what I'm doing right now. I like just doing carving. Of course, I cheat. I use saws a little bit, and I cut a lot of the wood away. But I like it. I like working with wood. I've looked at some of these channels. The things that are created by people are amazing. Okay, I'm going to read the chat here. Views on that short. That's what she said. Woodchucker, take care of everybody, Bill. Nice live stream. Thank you, woodchucker. I appreciate that. Okay, how do I end this live stream? Because I gotta go check a wood stove, and I don't want to drop the phone. I'm trying to check a wood stove, put some wood on it. So anyhow, I'm gonna say good night to y'all. God bless. Thanks for the help. Do I hit this X up in the corner? Top left corner has an X button. Thank you, woodchucker. All right. Good night, y'all.